Hey, beautiful. Listen, I'm a little bit on my Wendy Williams steez right now. I already popped the cough drop. Let me get a little sip here. She normally has tea. This is water in my cute tumbler. Listen, because I'm feeling a little stuffy here, a little itchy here, but that just lets me know this is getting ready to be good because I promise you, before I tried to do lights, camera, action, I was fine. So get into this power. And I know I say this all the time, but I mean it every time. Somebody needs to hear this. So share this. Share this. This is good news. And so we're going to flip the script. Bad news travels fast. Listen, before you get ready to text the next person, they texting you, calling you because they got the bad news already. Let's do that with the good news. The good news is the gospel. The good news is what God said. The good news is where you're going. The good news is that you have hope and a future, a bright future, sis. Do you hear me? So like, comment, subscribe, and share for me. So let me tell you about my good girlfriend. She and I have been friends for almost 30 years. And you know what she always say? I'm talking about before this level of Jesus, okay? Before this level of sanctification, when we was in the clubs, she would say, everybody can't go. Because we had one car, okay? Now, and we used to pile up in there, okay? This was the 90s, so it is what it is, right? But she was like, everybody can, especially around homecoming. If y'all have read this book, the bestseller, The Patient is Wearing Lipstick, that's where the book opens. Y'all, it reads like a movie. It opens on me journeying to Howard Homecoming. And that was 2017. That was crazy. That was crazy. But anyway, whenever it came time to go to like the big party, whenever it came time to go to homecoming events, her thing was everybody can't go. Everybody don't have the right spirit. Everybody don't have that right attitude. Guess what? And everybody don't get along. So everybody can't go. So I want you to take a lesson that I took from my girlfriend. Everybody can't go. Stop inviting everybody. Stop thinking everybody is going to get excited. Boo, listen, you are a purpose train, not a party bus. Hear me? You are a purpose train, not a party bus. There is one thing that you're going to have to focus on in this next level, and that is your healing journey. Your healing journey. And I have to be honest, it's not a group project. It's not. It's not going to be, oh, everybody has to put in on this. Oh, everybody has to have something to write down. Everybody has to have something to submit. No. And don't get it confused. You are going to have a safety net around you. I can attest to that. God gave me that. You're going to have 2 or 3 good sis who will cheer you on, who you can check in with, who you can say, hey, let's pray. Now, if you are wise, then you will know that these are the ones that you're not just going to gossip with. You're going to ask them to pray. These are ones who are not going to let you go back into that old thing, that old reputation, those old toxic behaviors, old connections. But she's going to say, nope, you know where that got you. Let's do something new. Let's be still. Let's be quiet. Let's pray together. Hey, let's go have a meal. Let's make a better choice. Let's make a healthy choice. That's your safety net. Those are the ones that you can call early in the morning, late at night. But just know that's not everybody. That is not everybody. And I don't want you to listen to this video. I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. But what I don't want you to do is to click on this, feel it, get it, and then go and do the same thing. I want this to be your point of change. I want this to be your point of level up. So you may need to save it. You may need to listen to it more than once and just get your courage. Listen, you are not acting brand new. You are leveling up. And so you can't be in the same places that you've been. You can't be in the same circles. You can't surround yourself with the same people because those people, all of them, are just not going to promote your spiritual growth. They're not. And I just have to tell you that. So if your circle has gotten smaller, then that means your prayers, believe it or not, have been answered. believe it or not, that means your voice is getting bolder, because growth is a private thing and elevation is just lonely sometimes. It is. You can't help that. So stop carrying people, okay, that don't want to be carried. Stop bringing people along that only have negative things to say. They're dragging their feet and you sprinting, you running. Okay, as my daddy would say, the eagles don't hang out with the chickens. Okay, that's two different levels. Okay, and you could have, I'm talking about, you could have a longtime girlfriend, you could have a family member or a loved one, and you want better for them, right? Of course you do. Okay, God wired us, created us to be nurturers, to be loving, to have that grace, and to want to provide that guidance. That's literally in our DNA. We can't help it, right? But you cannot want more for them than they want for themselves. So if God is calling you ahead, then guess what? Yes, you can. You can reach your arm out. You can say, hey, I got this information. Hey, I made it here. Or what you think about that? But when you see that they are dragging their feet, when you see that they are resistant, when you see that they are now questioning you, telling you acting brand new, why are you not around no more? Just saying little things like that. That's how you know. Those are little signs. It's one thing if someone is truly curious. Oh man, how you went to the car dealership? Okay, what they say? How did you save your money? You can tell when somebody is actually curious and they want to go up with you versus when they have that attitude, they trying to bring you down a peg like you think you better. So don't beg people, don't drag people. God has given you enough strength, power, and energy to work on you first. Allow him to pour into you, heal you first. Get strong, get stable in that area, and then you can go and try to see if somebody wants to go with you. But in the meantime, listen, walk with your small circle, walk with those two or three, and make sure that that you aren't just alienating yourself. And so it cuts two ways. No, you're not going to have a theater full of people just waiting for you to just come out on stage and present yourself. But at the same time, it doesn't have to be a one is the loneliest number type of thing either. No. Will you have some midnight times where it's just like, okay, will you hear God tap on your heart and say, just talk to me, don't pick up the phone to call that next person? Yes. But even with that, God will bless you with purpose partners, push partners who will get in and dig in with you. So I pray that you can understand that it's not something to begrudge or drag yourself into. It's not something to turn into a heartache or a headache, but it's just real life and it's just growing up. And I'm telling you, when you get to this place, you're going to be almost like in a hallway. And in that hallway, it's really narrow. And it's just like, wait, I don't see a lot of people here. But then when you get into that next door, it's just like, hey, these are my people. This is my tribe. And so the others who've had to come that way with you, who've had to climb that mountain as well, then they will be there and they will be just as excited as I am about where you're going to go next. All right. Yes. Listen, level up and enjoy. Until next time, holla.